Welcome everybody. This is the week 3 update video for MAT063 fall 2012. Your grades should be updated at this point. For those of you that have not been able to make it to an office hour or not been able to get a phone call in, I've put zeros in for now, but obviously if you get to those I can change those. So you can check your grade book out on Blackboard. This week we have our first project due, so if you go into projects, remember, project 1 is on the cell phone costs. Click on the Word document, open it up, and edit it. Had a few questions on graphing. Remember, there's a YouTube video right in the description here that shows how to use Wolfram Alpha to graph the lines and then describe things like the slope of the line. And the biggest problem I see is right here. Most people can figure out what it costs per month for the cell phones and the initial cost, but they have a hard time writing this equation right here. Remember, equations have variables, and C would be the total cost, and M is going to represent months. So your equation needs to have variables. Some people just say, well, it costs this much for 2 years. I'm like, well, that's great, but what's it cost for 3 years, or 4 years, or 5 years, or 70 months, or whatever it is? You need to have an equation here. So this is the most difficult part for people, is to be able to write that equation, and then you can type that equation into Wolfram Alpha right here and get the graphs and copy paste those graphs right in your Word document. So this first project is just getting used to linear equations, getting used to initial, which is like your y-intercept, and slope, which is right here, which is your cost per month, and hopefully making it useful that you may actually use some of the information you gathered here about different wireless providers and what it actually costs to own cell phones here. So the other thing that we have going on is we want to work towards our ALEX goal, and I've had a few people wondering how do we figure out how long they've worked. So when you're in ALEX, if you go into the reports tab, so I've clicked reports, and then there's your Pi report, the Common Core, and then time and topic. If you click on time and topic, you can change the date range. So for this week, we're going to want to go from September 7th through the 13th. So if I click here, and I could click September 7th, and then I could go through the 13th. There, and then that would tell me, hit compute, that'll tell how many minutes I've worked over that time interval. So you can always keep track for yourself. We always go from Friday to Thursday. So, and other people were wondering, what percent mastery do I have? You can just go to your Pi report and just look and say, oh, I have 48 out of 330, and then just find that percentage. And it's going to be mastery plus learning is what I'll do for you. So you can always look that up here in the reports area, and that won't be assessed. The 30% won't be assessed until the 21st of September. So some of you are already at 30%, others are going to need to put some extra time in to get there, but at least you can always know where you're at for that. Other than that, that's pretty much what we're doing. We'll have our weekly online office hour Tuesday at 9 p.m. The link is on your syllabus and in the announcements. And if you have any questions, obviously just go ahead and contact me through email or phone call. And I think everybody that's kind of engaged in the course is fully into it now. We had a few people start late or add the course late, but hopefully they're able to catch up. And for those of you that have been in from the beginning, don't stop working. You can always work ahead in ALEX, and I would encourage you to do that, because the learning goals are harder to get the growth as the course goes on, because the material will get harder. So I would encourage you to get as much ahead as you can. So have a good week, and we'll talk to you later.